welcome to the Triple A Sports Cast. I am Black V. That's Teran, and that's the other host Reggie, and we are here to bring it to you. And we got through Dial In, we got Pastor Bendover, aka Yellow Bands, BKA Miguel in the building, and Big Chicken is producing as usual. And we are here. We are live. We are in effect, and come to give y'all our biased ass opinions, although be it honest, and we have not been paid off by any brands, but we promise we'll let you know if anybody starts paying us to lie for their ass. What's up? What's up, everybody? How's everybody feeling?
Good. How you?
Good,
man. Good, man. Y'all good?
I'm feeling extra good, especially with that MVP play from Russell Wilson this past weekend. That's what I'm talking about.
You feel vindicated like a mug.
No, for real. Like all jokes aside, Miguel was talking about I'm crazy because I said we're going to the Super Bowl, which is probably a far-fetched lie. But the truth of the matter is he is playing at an MVP level. If you look at the stats, it's a fact.
Oh, them your boys, Denver?
So
you like Denver?
So you gonna disregard the fact that y'all is playing good?
Say that again.
You gonna disregard the fact that y'all defense has been playing good?
Well, these past couple of weeks we have been, but listen, we also got lit up by motherfucking the Redskins, bro. So I mean,
that's true. That's true.
Right.
Hey, he rented. Hey, that's from that Waffle House conversation, man. He took Sierra, rented the Waffle House, and had a great game.
By any means necessary, bro. By any means
necessary.
Yeah. I'm glad he did that too, and I hope because he did that, people stop saying he's a simp. I really hope they do.
Man, people don't know what they be talking about, man.
Especially with the climate of, how people keep saying, I'm not going to this date, I'm not doing this, I'm doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think the brother is a simp. I think he just a good man. He just a humble man. Come from a
good dude, man.
Yeah. He's just a regular man. Like, what's so wrong with being a regular person? Nothing.
If for us coming up in our era, we were like, he just a brother that might have went to Borman or Austintown Fitch back in the days. Like, he just come from, his parents might have worked at GM and they sat there and told that young man, straighten up, fly right.
Right. You know what? When Channing be calling him a square, man, I'd be like, he be going too far. Like, what makes Russell a square? I'd be like,
what?
How he is square?
Right. He
is. Like, what is he doing? What is he doing to make him a square? Because he's not doing what you doing.
Listen, Teran, this is when I realized that Russell Wilson was a G. I'm gonna tell you where. When he fucking told Future, we don't need your money, and took him off child support. Checkmate.
Oh yeah. That's crazy right there, bro.
For real.
I mean, if you think about it, as dope as it would be to have Future as your dad, it got to be even better to have Russell Wilson, like that dude, because he's there, he's attentive to his family.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. He raising her baby for young Future, like he is own, and I mean, he done stepped up. He done not forgave, but he done looked past Sierra past.
Right.
And she lucked up. The joke is on. Everybody used to clown her, bro. Right. And now the joke is on them.
The joke's on Future, for real.
Yep.
Oh yeah. I don't get where people be coming with that. I said, man, Russ, cool as heck, man. I hang with him with no problem, man. Dude, humble. He about his business, man. And that, so I guess he is square for that. It's crazy how, somebody say something and put that out there and everybody run with it.
Yeah.
And it's crazy how people think that Future got more money than him, and he don't.
Oh, heck
no. At all. It's not even close.
Nah. You know what I mean? They thinking of, I don't know. They must be thinking entertainers signing $100 million deals. They not.
Or people buy records or something.
Selling publishing?
Yeah, they thinking that now. I mean, when they selling them nowadays, but man, Russell.
Even when you sell it, you still got to pay the tax on that. You know how that goes.
Oh yeah, you already know how that goes.
And let's not talk about child support.
Woo! Him and me. Yo! So happy Halloween to those that celebrate the Devil's Night, and those that just like to take their kids around and get their candy on. I used to go back in the days. We used to go it was like each neighborhood or whatever case had a night. I remember up in Campbell, they used to have some bomb ass streets and whatnot to collect some candy on when they would have theirs.
Yeah. My wife from Campbell, so she already know. She know.
Growing up in Youngstown, in the inner city, like we had to go to other places to go trick or treat.
Yeah, you had to.
There's no way you leave no candy around here.
Outside of Camo though, and you know them cops. You got to park outside of Camo and walk though.
Yeah, you do.
and they'll pull you over on Halloween, man. They don't be caring.
They don't care.
They giving them tickets for free. They don't care.
Liberty was the spot. Boardman was the spot. Austintown the spot. Campbell the spot. Struthers the spot.
Oh yeah.
West Side was the spot.
West Side was the spot too. West Side was the spot. So, yo, you guys got any announcement before we jump into last week's college football take? Because there was some upsets, some heartbreaks, and some team was playing for their life.
Not really. I think a lot of teams just show who they really are, like Duke, North Carolina. I think a lot of those teams have shown who they really are.
Yeah. Well, let's jump into it, Manny. Let's jump into college football, and let's start it off with Ohio State beats. I should have let Manny announce it like last weekend. Ohio State beats Wisconsin 24-10.
Like I said, I'm not the biggest Ohio State fan, but you know, it's a tough division opponent. I'm not going to hold Ohio State down saying that they should have blew them out, beat them by 4 or 5 touchdowns. I'm not going to say that because again, Wisconsin always has a good offensive line, always has a good defensive line, and is going to play Ohio State the toughest as they can. They won.
Yeah. I agree with you wholeheartedly. For me watching the game, you know how it is with Big Ten play, man. These teams play real tough with each other. They know each other. They're familiar with each other. I think Wisconsin came into the game, if we're honest, with their third-string quarterback, and their starting tailback, been hobbled all season. He played as best he could, but Ohio State defense improved. So
Ohio State defense is like that.
Yeah.
Them boys. We was just talking about it last week. Them boys is like that, man. They deep. I mean, that quarterback is. I'm still iffy about the quarterback, man, but he's still doing it. I mean, he's doing enough to, you know, he's doing enough. But man, if he can just turn it up a little bit, they gonna be scary. But if he don't, by the time the playoffs come, or even against Michigan, man, it's gonna be tough. It's like who would think that an Ohio State team would let quarterback play? Because that's what they've been having all these years, and right now that's their weakest link right now by far as their quarterback play.
Sure, right? Yeah, you're right on that.
He's still doing enough though. He's averaging over 250 passing yards, which is crazy. It's quiet, but he's still, man. He still, you know, his decision making still got to get better.
Well, that's because Wisconsin did the same thing. Reggie just went off on Penn State about.
Oh yeah, Marvin Harrison.
They just like Maserati Marv.
What McGill call him?
Yep, Maserati Marv.
Maserati.
Yeah, that motherfucker the real deal, man. And for real, like I said, I'm not a fan, but he needs.
But teams just double teaming him though, man. Teams be double teaming him, but sometimes when you good, man, I mean, I guess you got to double team him plus spy on him and just let somebody else beat you. I guess, which I would. Why not try that? You know.
I've noticed that they do double team him, but when they stop, it's like he's just super fucking wide open. It's just he's wide open, and then that's when the big runs, the big plays, and shit like that. He's definitely dope though, and their defense is definitely solid.
Yeah, 100% facts. I can't argue with that. He's probably going to get the Biletnikoff this year. Hell, he should be a Heisman candidate. If you ask me,
he should be. He definitely a top 5, man. There's no way he shouldn't be.
Yeah.
Especially if you can consider, like, you know, I'm a big fan of what's his name, Devontae Smith.
Yeah, Devontae Smith.
You can't tell me right now that he don't look better than Devontae Smith did his senior year or his last year at Alabama, because he does. Right. He looks way better.
Yeah,
and not only that, you know, off rip the offense run through him, and I'm talking about. Usually the running game been all right, like the last 2-3 years. This year the running game ain't solid, honestly. Everything run through him. Once he get going, then the running back start to get going. Like you said, like he can have a slow first quarter. They can probably double team in the first quarter, and then next you know, I don't know, they might take a play off or something, and he catch a big pass. And once he started going, then the running backs get going.
And Olave or whatever the fuck his name is, the other wide receiver be open next thing you know, and all that shit.
Yep. Yeah. Facts. So what we got next, Big Chicken?
For the next one, we have FSU beating Wake Forest 41-16.
Let's go.
Hey,
Oh,
they trying to make a statement. That's a statement game for them. I
I
thought
think they made the
I
spread.
definitely thought it was gonna be closer than that because Wake Forest kind of plays them pretty good sometimes, man.
they have lately been playing us pretty good, man. So I'm happy we stepped it up.
Yeah, I think Florida State just played like the number 4 team in the country. They did what they had to do. They blew their ass the fuck out. They're way better than Wake Forest.
Yep. I'm gonna be honest, even though I'm a Knowles fan, Maserati Marv is the number 1 receiver, but my boy, like number 2, number 3, Keon Coleman, is he a dog
that
too?
Man he came over there and he having his way.
Yeah,
he is, but he's not facing the serious defenses that Marvin Harrison is facing, and that's what I'm saying. Like with Marvin Harrison, I like Penn State. We're serious. Okay, so he just made them look silly. You feel me?
Yeah.
Coleman is not really
Coleman coming from over that way though, you know.
Yeah, he was in the Big Ten before. He was at Michigan State.
Coleman the dog. That's why he know what to do. Coleman the dog. That's why they can't stop him over there.
Yo, hey, bro. He not only was he not only did he start, he also was a hooper on Michigan State's basketball.
Yeah, right, man. Coleman, he the truth though, man. Yeah, he taking that talent over there and having his way in ACC.
Yeah, I'm gonna be thankful. So what we got next, man, aka Big Chicken?
So next we got Georgia destroying Florida 43-20.
Ooh, I didn't see that coming.
You know what? It's a rivalry, so I'm like you on that one, Duran. Like I didn't see it coming. I thought it would be closer just because it would be a rivalry.
Confusing. Hey, Georgia is like one of those confusing teams. Like every year when they number 1, it's like they have some, they have some silly games where they almost can lose. Like what was it last year? Was it Kent State they played?
Yeah,
it was close to the fourth quarter, and you'd be like, man, and then they come and play a team in the SEC that they might can beat them and they blow them out. The last 3 years Georgia been doing this.
Well,
damn.
I still got Georgia at number 1 until somebody knocks them off, till somebody beats them. I feel like they did what they had to do. I don't know what the exact spread was on that game, but hey, when you're the number 1 team in the country, beat them by 23.
That's the only time a team should, like you said, any team to come from winning the championship, like you said, when they undefeated the next year, they should be number 1. Even if they schedule weak, if they beat somebody, they beat 2 tough teams in the playoff the year before. That's same with any level. If you're the champion, you're right. You should be number 1, no matter if you claim their schedule weak or not.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right, producer.
Next we got Oregon destroying Utah.
Didn't see that one coming at all.
Oregon is solid, man. When they get into them fucking playoffs, they gonna be hard as hell for anybody.
I won't want to face them.
Hell no, not even if I'm Georgia, I don't want to play them.
I don't want to face Oregon. You don't know what you're gonna get from them.
You don't know what you're gonna get. And one thing I've noticed about Oregon, the more the tension is on it, the more hype, the more shit you talk to them, the tougher they're gonna play you.
Yeah.
Colorado
found that out.
Yes.
This is the second time, like when you talked about them and they came out and man, they used it and they had their way with these things.
I thought Utah was gonna beat them.
Yeah,
I thought or at least I thought Utah would give a better game because the way that they've been playing and looking, but
I think you also understand too. If Utah had their quarterback, they starting quarterback though, it might be different. The old boy doing his thing though. Don't get me wrong, but they starting quarterback. He was special.
Yeah.
Is the college playoff system 8 games? I mean 8 teams.
No, it's only right now. It's still 4.
Oh man, that's
next year. Don't it go to 8 next year? I think it goes next
8
year.
or 12 next year is one of the two.
Next
8
year.
or 12. Yeah.
Yep.
Sorry for Oregon because they're not getting in. But other than that, they will have a hell of a chance.
Yeah. Producer.
Next we have Oklahoma losing to Kansas 38-30.
No, I ain't really shocked, man. Oklahoma been skating, man. They've been getting by. We told y'all they D trash.
Yeah, that whole conference defense is trash for real.
Yeah, the whole conference, man.
Hey, I just seen it and laughed and was like, well, I knew Kansas really was a pretty decent team. I mean, they're not world beaters, but they're not the old Kansas anymore. Like they're a competitive team these days. Lance Leopold, I believe that's his name. the head coach, man, he's a good coach. I can't imagine him staying in Kansas for too much longer. Somebody's gonna get him. Hell, maybe even Clemson, because the way things is looking.
Oh yeah, somebody's gonna pick him up. They're gonna scoop him.
Yeah,
Well,
But I'm not shocked. This is something I'm not even shocked by. Even though they number 6, man, I'm not even shocked by this loss.
now that I look at it, I'm surprised that Kansas wasn't ranked from the beginning. They're only one game behind them. They're in the same conference. They're rivals. They're tough. They usually have good wide receivers. They'll usually light your ass up. So, hey, but I'm still a little surprised.
damn, producer.
Next up, we have Washington barely winning against Stanford, 42-33.
Yeah, that game pulled away. It wasn't as far apart as the shows right there on that score.
Yeah, but that's the same with what Reg was talking about, the Ohio State versus Wisconsin, though.
Yep.
You know, I mean,
Yeah,
every year, don't matter them top 5, top 4 teams, top 6 teams, man. It's gonna be a team you think you should win by a lot, and it's gonna be a close one. But as long as you come away with the victory, you know, that's all it's all about. That's like those years when Ohio State would be number 1 but lose to Purdue, you know,
yeah.
or Michigan to lose to Michigan State when they wasn't that good. So I mean, it's one of those games where, you know, that's a good win for them still. You know, people look at Stanford like they record, but they pulled it out.
Yeah, and then also Stanford has a very good recruiting class every single year.
Yeah.
The games that they lost have been tough. They've beat good opponents this year. They've won games that we didn't think that they was going to win, that we sat here and said they were going to lose. So, hey.
Yeah.
Next up, we have Texas destroying BYU 35-6.
With the backup QB, young Malik.
Ooh,
Texas is loaded.
Texas loaded.
Yeah, I think they're like a year or two away. I still don't take them serious, even though they've only lost to Oklahoma. I still don't look at them as like a national championship type of team. I feel like they still have some holes to fill.
I feel the same way. I feel the same way you feel on that one.
Yep.
They're about a year and a half away. They might be good next year or the year after, but I feel the same way.
What conference is they going to? Are they staying where they at?
Oh,
Yeah, they go to the SEC next year,
They
right?
go to SEC next year, yeah.
It's
Man,
gonna be more than a
SEC,
year, too.
hey, look, the way the SEC looked this year, they should be okay.
Yeah, you're right.
SEC look,
Nah, but yeah, it's different though. Playing them, being in that actual conference though, playing them boys, getting beat up like that is different.
Right, because Texas A&M been quiet as fuck in the SEC ever since they've been there.
yeah,
You're right about that.
yeah.
Next up, we have Penn State winning against Indiana 33-24.
I'm shocked. I thought that we would go up on them a little bit higher, but hey, Indiana got a couple weapons there. They got a few receivers. They got a nice little decent line. They played their asses off. I was actually scared.
It was that was a close game up until the end, and then turnover helped Penn State pull it away. I'm with you on that one, bro. I'm like, Penn State's got to rebound, man. The quarterback, Drew Aller's got to step up. They need him more than ever. Katron Allen and Nate Singleton, them two got to step it up. Allen had a pretty decent game, but Singleton's got to step it up, man. He's in a sophomore slump. He got to pull it together. But we'll see what happens. Penn State needs to get ready and get mentally out of whatever fog they're in on offense. They got Michigan coming up.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't shocked by most teams when you play a top ranked team and you know what I'm saying, you feel you really should have won that or you was in it until the last quarter or something like that. The next week when you lose the following week though, they always have a let up game sometimes though, but they got the win. You see that a lot of times.
Yeah,
especially when you feel like Notre Dame when they should have beat Ohio State. The losses right there be tough right there when you feel you was in it the whole game. And then, fourth quarter, a play here, play there. That next week, they don't be in it sometimes. But they still got to win. That's all that matter, though.
Yeah. Yeah. What we got next?
Next up, Oregon State losing to Arizona 27-24.
But I had high hopes for Oregon State, bro. I mean, I just knew that they was going to be some contenders and put up a fight in the conference. But Arizona, to be fair, Arizona State, Arizona been playing everybody so tough. So tough.
I wasn't sold on Oregon State. Maybe being biased because of the name, they haven't been doing that. Yeah, they rank right now, but I ain't shocked. It's one of those ones where you got to keep winning to the end. To show me.
Yeah, I
Like,
can't be
mad.
I mean, I know who does the weekly rankings and stuff like that. But at the same time, I want to know who the fuck is doing the rankings anyway. That's what be throwing people off because they just be picking whatever, like giving teams the ranking, whatever they like.
I talk about the rankings. The rankings is stupid, especially the preseason rankings, man. It be so dumb sometimes. They don't make no sense, man. How they be ranking people.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
Well, next up, we have North Carolina losing to Georgia Tech 46-42.
Where was the defense at?
They're showing their true colors,
Woo!
They're not a football team.
Hey, don't North Carolina supposed to have like the second or third best QB this year?
This is the third year in a row, man. North Carolina be getting all this hype, man. The last 3 years, supposed to finish in the top 10. Then I don't know. They just be letting people down when the season go. And once the season go on, they always get these 3 to 4 losses for somehow.
Unless they go get Michael Jordan, they'll never be a football school.
Hey, you better take them Jordan clicks away or something, man. Just keep them.
Get them do some Under Armours.
I mean, Michigan, they doing them justice, but North Carolina not.
Damn. Well, I guess that takes it up for college football.
We have one more. We have one more.
Oh, we got one more?
UCLA beating Colorado 28-16.
Well, damn.
Like I said, Colorado is not going to win 8 games this year. They still have a chance. They have to win out. They're not winning out. They're a year or two out. For sure. They got some nice pieces. One thing I will say in Colorado's defense, when I watched the game last week, I started realizing that both Deion's sons are a lot tougher and a lot better than what I thought they are. His cornerback son, safety son, is very, very good. He made a mistake with that hit. But they're definitely solid players, and I wish them the best. But this ain't. I
don't even know what you do different on that hit, though. I kept watching that hit, and I'm like, what do you do different? I don't know, except for this go low at the ankles, which people get mad at that. That's the only other play he had is to go low at the ankles. Like when you see it, man, it wasn't nothing wrong with that hit to me. Like, give him 15 yards if you want to, but no way he should have got kicked out.
No way that you can get kicked out for that. That's ridiculous.
He right. Like Hunter, he the athletic person that can do it all, but like Shiloh, whatever how you say his name. Hey, what is it, Shiloh?
Yep, Shiloh, like Shiloh Baptist Church.
He the glue to that defense for sure, man. That was a big hit when he left.
He saw.
I from watching it. When I seen it, I knew they was gonna kick him out for it. There was nothing he could have did different. It's just the way old boy and him collided.
Right.
His helmet did hit in the dude's face mask. So I was like, damn, it's like, is it petty? But is it technical by the rule of the law? A helmet to helmet? Yeah. And unfortunately, it's unfortunate. And they need to adjust or work with this rule a little bit more.
Yeah, tweak
but you know how that go. If the minute you give an inch, man, it's gonna be cats trying to take them out. It's just how the game goes. So sucks, but it's part of the game. So
yeah,
I think that they should make incidental and like that because clearly, it's that he didn't purposely try to do that, And then the only thing that he can do to prevent that in that situation is not tackling.
I could have went lower. He could have went lower, but it's all right. It's cool.
That's instant action. You're gonna hit him right where.
Yeah, he was. Well, to be fair, he was going for the kill shot.
He was trying to disjar the ball. That's what he was trying to do.
He was going to make him. I don't blame him.
Right.
I definitely don't blame him for that.
Right. That's what they teach you that. They teach you that.
So it just sucks. I know Coach Brown was pissed off about it, but that's what go with it.
It sucked with defense, man. Like they gotta They can't do much on defense. You just got to be a dog. You better have some great footwork. You better have some great cover skills without touching because they can't do much. The secondary can't do much at all. Same with the D-line, though. You know, you fall wrong on the quarterback, any little thing, you getting that flag for sure.
Yeah.
Facts. What we got next, producer?
Next, we go on to the NFL with starting off the 49ers losing to the Bengals 31-17.
Oof. I mean, I was surprised. I picked San Francisco to beat Cincinnati, but you know, as I'm watching the game, I was really not that surprised. I think that San Francisco is going to have to come to terms with the fact that they're going to have to go after an elite quarterback. However you look at it, you got everything else. On the bright side, you know, they do have injuries that are coming back. You know, Debo's coming back this week. We can say that. But Brock is not an elite quarterback, not yet. I think they're still in good shape, though.
We'll talk later about the trade that they made. We'll talk a little bit later on.
Yes, I forgot about that.
Yeah. So I think that I'm not giving up on Brock, man. I think you take away his because they're missing too. Brandon Ayuk was hurt a little bit too, wasn't he? Or somebody else. So you take away the best receiver, the guy who also garners a lot of coverage. And the defense, to be fair, wasn't playing up to their greatest either. I mean, they did give up 31 points, and so you just got to do something. I'm not giving up on. This is what a second year, anyways, right?
Yeah,
it's only a second year, so I'm not gonna give up on Purdy.
I think San Fran gonna be straight, but man, the Bengals that for you to do what you did the third year in a row, come out slow. Like that got to be unheard of, you know, for the Bengals to start off slow 3 years in a row like this, and you just be like, you just know you're done with the Bengals, and they just be and for Burrow and them to pick it up like the way they be picking it up, I don't know how they doing that. Like, I mean, I guess you could say that's coaching and players all day because this is the third year in a row they started slow like this, and it's like, here come the Bengals. So that's all you saying is like, here they come.
They be getting help with that too, because you got to realize, like, look at their division that they're in too. There's always major injuries, no quarterback competition. You know what I'm saying? Lamar Jackson going to get fucked up, you know, things like that. And then on top of the fact that Cincinnati has major weapons at every position. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, man.
Next up, we have the Browns losing to the Seahawks 24-20.
Not surprised.
Me neither.
Yeah. Browns is gonna do. I mean, especially with I don't even know if they're the one, even if they had starting QB.
If the playoffs started right now, the Browns would be in though.
The Browns gonna be the Browns.
Yeah, if it started today, they would be in that motherfucker.
They all would be in it. They whole conference would be in it right now.
Yeah, what's their record right now?
4-3, I think.
4-3. Oh well, you know what? I'm gonna hold out hope. Even though I'm not a fan, because I'm from Ohio, I'm always gonna root for the Browns to be, you know, decent. I'm always gonna root for them to you know, succeed. As long as they don't beat my Eagles, I'm good with however great they be.
But look, the same way. I feel the same way.
You got to look at the bright side. Look at the injuries they have, and look at the position that they're in right now. They're doing great.
Yeah. All right, man.
Next up, we have the Chiefs losing to the Broncos 24-9.
Woohoo! That boy Russ was he was balling, man. That defense was balling. That defense was there. They had Mahomes on skates out there.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna give a round of applause because Reggie stayed believing. He never jumped the train. He called it. He sat there and said, "Y'all keep blaming Russ. It's not Russ this season. Last season it was Russ. This season, it ain't Russ."
Who they play? Who did Denver play before the Chiefs and they won? Who was that? When Russ got mad at when he seemed like he had enough on the sideline with the coach. Who the Broncos played? Who they beat before the Chiefs?
The Packers.
Yeah, the Packers. Remember, something happened and he came off the sideline, or I don't know if it was the game before that or that game, but Russ Russ and the head coach. Russ finally had enough, though. You never see Russ like that because he been, like I said, he been doing all right though. But I never like Russ. He usually go to the sideline and don't say nothing. Man, ever since he did that with the coach, he really been balling. Which he been balling all year, honestly. Somewhat, he had a few turnovers, but the D haven't been doing what they've been doing last year.
Yeah,
they've been solid, but they wasn't. I don't think they gave up more than. Man, it was like 9 points. All they had to do was score like 16 points or something. And every game, they average was like 15. The D gave up last year, which is wild.
Next up,
we have the Eagles squeezing past the Commanders 38-31.
Them Commanders play the Eagles. They be playing the Eagles tough, though.
They play
both times.
Tough.
All
the time.
They pulled that
about my Eagles, baby.
I just knew the Eagles. I'm like, oh yeah, Eagles losing this one, man. The way Washington came out, man, I thought they lost this one, but them boys like, nah, we ain't done yet.
Nah, my Eagles is gonna pull it together, man. They gonna fight through it. But the Commanders always, I hate them having that name.
Yeah, they play the Eagles tough.
Yeah, they always do. They always
remember
do.
Remember last year, at the end of the year last year, they played them tough last year. They beat us
last year.
Yeah,
now they got rid of their two biggest threats. So we Gucci now. We love it.
Jalen played good this game, but
they got rid of two people. They got rid of Young and who else?
And Sweat.
Oh man, I didn't know that, man.
Yeah, they got rid of both they outside threats.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Hey, who he go to?
Oh, Seahawks.
He went to the Bears.
Bears?
Bears.
Bears.
Okay,
damn.
Okay.
Love it.
What I want to know is how have Philadelphia and Dallas not played yet?
Oh, what's coming up?
See, they gonna play twice though at the end somewhere. Sometimes it happen like that though with the scheduling.
Yeah. We try to let them get banged up a little bit more before we jump up out there. Catches, they ain't got that threat to cover Brown though. Brown gonna get loose on that ass.
Can't wait for that game though. That game gonna be that game gonna do some numbers.
I think Devontae is gonna be the one that's gonna get loose.
Devontae ain't been doing too much this year.
Decoy, I think that they're playing off him a lot because they scared of him because he's fast as fucking lightning.
Yeah. I take it. Long as we keep doing what we doing. Hell, I hope
y'all got weapons everywhere too, though, man. Them Eagles got weapons everywhere.
Yes, they do.
Yeah. Getting Swift was a big thing for us. Thank you, Detroit.
Y'all weakest link on offense is Jalen Hurts.
Facts.
You know what?
Which ain't saying much though, because he ain't bad.
Yeah.
As you know, your
He's
team
throwing some interceptions out here now.
Man, you gonna quit bringing up my quarterback interceptions, bro?
This is the year of the interceptions for all these QBs though. All these top QBs, all at the 8 and 7 mark though. All of them out here. Like think about it, the top quarterbacks, they all throwing 8 or 7 right now. Like that's unheard of. This year they all just throwing it away.
Yeah. What we got next?
I don't know what's going on.
Sorry.
Next up, we have the Bills beating the Buccaneers 24-18.
Oh, Buffalo.
I guess the Bills finally woke up. Shit.
That game, we was having our way at first, man, but we almost gave that game away still. Like, one thing with Buffalo, I don't understand where this has been the 4th year in a row in Buffalo running game, they go away from it all the time. Like, I don't understand it. Like, they refuse to run the ball. They refuse to go get a solid running back with a name that can run that ball. Like that's what they be lacking. Like I'm not too much mad at the defense. We lost. Milano was he was the glue to the defense. Then we lose a D tackle. We lost White at cornerback. So the defense gonna struggle a little bit. But the offense, they've been struggling and they ain't helping the defense out. It's like go get a running game. I don't get it.
You need to get out, get up, and do something.
I don't get it, man.
Next up, we have the Jags beating the Steelers 20-10.
Man, I think that we need to start really giving Jacksonville more credit.
Yeah, I was trying not to.
Because even though we can look at it like, oh, it ain't nothing but the Steelers, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, Jacksonville, what they 6-2, 7-2, something like that.
Yeah, 6-2.
They're 6-2.
They
Tied with Kansas City and Miami right now.
Listen,
And Baltimore.
those draft picks that they have for all those years are starting to actually pan out some. Listen, ETN, however you say his name. Listen,
I just about to say that you got to start giving him his props too.
He's looking like he's looking like a black Christian McCaffrey out there.
Yeah, he's solid. He's nice.
Mm-hmm. You put him at wide receiver, he's a serious fucking weapon, and off the backfield, and running the ball.
Yeah, I can't hate on that. Not at all.
Yeah, Jags doing their thing, man. You gotta give them love. You gotta show them love, honestly. Cause they got weapons too, man. They like usually they weak. It be their defense to be weak, but they defense right now on the sacks and on the pressure. Hey, they balling right now. That other Josh Allen, he said I'm the real Josh Allen right now, man. That boy balling too. He been balling this year. He having his way. He said, "You better give me my name.
Put some respect on my name." Next up, we have the Dolphins beating on the Patriots 31-17.
Typical.
Facts.
I think it's about time. I think it's about time for New England to make some changes. And I think it's going to start at the head coaching.
Yeah, just put him in the front office, man, and let him ride out his last days in the front office for a few years.
Let him be the GM.
They thought because Patriots beat Buffalo. Buffalo always play down to their competition, man. I knew that. Like, I don't know why they thought the Patriots really was about to make a little comeback. Like, yeah, right.
It's about time to make changes.
It's a mess over there, man.
The Patriot way is not going to work no more. You got to have serious weapons to win now. You ain't got them. You're not going to win. That Tom Brady shit, run the ball, have great defensive line, don't pay nobody shit, is not going to work.
Yeah, that ain't working no more. They got to switch that up quick, man. And if he don't want to change, then he got to go. Like, know.
Coach college.
You got to, because it's like you need the weapons now. Like, there's no way that stuff working no more, man. People too skilled, too good. And as I said, you're going to lose to the whoever, like, say like Houston and them. Like, you're not beating them if you ain't got no weapons.
You're not.
Next up, we have the Cowboys beating the Rams 43-20.
Well,
Cowboys looking good out there.
Yeah, they're looking good. I just hate when they win, especially when like they beat teams like that. It's like it's not really so much as the team; it's just the fans. It's just so annoying. It's just like wake up and realize you ain't won a Super Bowl in over 25 years. Wake up!
Well, damn.
Yeah, they fans like that, man. They fans do get on your nerves.
Right, they'll make you think if you don't watch sports that they're a winning organization. You'll think that
they don't even beat Dallas. Like I said, you want to root for people like Micah and them, man. But like I said, them fans be pissing you off.
Ooh, that's irritating.
Yeah, I can't. Well, I mean, besides my affiliation to my squad, I root for. I can't stand freaking Cowboy fans. I think y'all right. Cowboy fans make you not like. I can understand why people hate Ohio State fans. I get it, but Cowboy fans and Chicago Bull fans are like the worst because they're not real fans. They're like all just like dick. Like I know when I see a real Cowboy fan, like man, I don't know what to say, but I'm just happy the Cowgirls is good this year because it's gonna give all them people false hope. And when they get their ass whooped again,
that's what you know they're true fans though, because they really believe this is our year every year. This is our year.
Listen. With them, they have imaginary haters. To Jamar, to your point. Okay, so like you said, I can honestly see why people don't like Ohio State. I know why I don't like Ohio State. I can see why people hate on even the Patriots. I can see it. But there is no logical reason to hate on the Dallas Cowboys. There's no reason to.
Nah. Only because of the fans.
They're not a winning team.
Even when you hear these sports analysts talk about them, they don't really hate, man. It's just the fans, man. They give most of the people on the Cowboys team props. It's them fans, though.
Right. Yeah. But the fans,
Michael Parsons want to be an Eagle.
The world is against them. It's not. Y'all sorry.
Michael Parsons might as well come on over to Philly, man. That's where he want to be. He busy singing
somewhere else, man.
He's singing like Donnell Jones.
That's like me knowing if one of us going to we go play for the Cowboys. Even before we get there, we know what come with it. I'm not about to complain. I'm not even about to go do no media towards other people. Like you said, they imaginary beef for no reason. Like, you know what comes with being like everybody talk about the Cowboys good or bad. That's good for you when you on that team. Like, that what comes with it. But kind of like, it's like, what's the point of even complaining about it? You know what comes with being on the Cowboys.
But you know what though? If I'm Micah,
cocaine.
I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. You know
Nah.
why? Because Jerry Jones is the owner. He gonna give you any motherfucking thing that your ass want.
Yeah, if he like you, it's a wrap. You ain't going nowhere. You
Right.
don't care. He don't care how many times you mess up.
Right.
Well,
All right,
next
what we got
up,
next?
we have Lions taking down the Raiders 26-14.
Good comeback. Well, not comeback, but you know, they lost last week. The Lions real bad.
Way to bounce back.
Way to bounce back. That's the correct verbiage. Way to bounce back. Detroit. I think Detroit is very solid, especially when they're playing at home.
Yeah. It's so cold in the deep. How the fuck do we supposed to have peace?
Hey,
What's
Raiders,
up?
man. The Raiders, I don't know what's going on in the Raiders, man. Hey, the Adams, I know Adams went out. I know Jacobs went out. That coach got to go, man. Raiders, man. I don't know what's going on.
They got a good running back and they got a good wide receiver.
Man, that franchise, man. I don't know what's up. They ask Jacob. What they ask Jacob? Like, what you think we can do about what you think y'all can do about the offense, man? He gonna say, man, hey, that ain't up to me, which I feel him, but hey, you better ask the coaches that. Like, what y'all think he was supposed to say though? Like, he ain't calling the plays. Like, Jacob ain't calling the plays. He gonna ask him, like, what y'all think? He like, hey, it ain't up to me, man. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with him. Coach, go ask some coaches that.
That's putting him in a bad situation anyway. Because what he gonna say? Oh, what?
Yeah, right. But he telling the truth though. But it still it's come off bad when it's really not though. It's like, okay, like they ain't got nothing. He ain't calling it. He only can go out there and do it, and whatever they call, you got to run it. You know, if he getting the ball, if he not getting the ball, we got to block. If he don't got to block, that's all he can do.
Damn. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah, you're right. What we got next? Oh, that's it for the last week's takes.
Yep. Do we want to go into news or NBA?
Let's go NBA real quick.
Well, to start off, let's start off with James Harden getting traded to the Clippers.
That's pointless, especially for James Harden situation. Like, bro, you have no chance of winning now that you're in LA. Look who's on your team. You're a ball dominant player, right? You got Russell Westbrook on your team, right? You also got Kawhi Leonard on your team, and you got PG-13 on your team. Y'all have no fucking defense. Well, inside. What you gonna start? Kawhi Leonard at power forward? That's what you're gonna do? It's just a weird situation. It's like Harden. You should have stayed where you was at. You had a better chance of winning there. I don't blame Philadelphia for getting rid of you.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I don't blame Philadelphia, man. I don't understand it. I don't get the Clippers picking him up. Like, I don't even understand that.
Right.
Like, Russ doing his thing right now. Like, y'all don't need Harden.
Right.
Like, I don't even understand that, man. Unless they planning on trading him to somebody else and we don't know, I don't get that.
He's better. He's a lot better than Russell Westbrook, especially now in his career. I get that, but that does not make you better. You don't have a better chance of winning the championship now.
Yeah,
now,
you can be better than somebody, but that don't mean you're a better fit. You know,
right?
You can be better than somebody all day, but then it depends what fit that they running, the schemes they running. It depends on that. So you can be more athletic, better, all you want, but if you don't fit their scheme, it ain't gonna matter.
Yeah, it's weird to me.
Yeah. Hey, can you imagine being like just the odd dude just thrown in like that? Whatever that dude's, bring that back up, man. Man, that flip, whoever that dude was.
Oh yeah, I was looking at that name. Who was that?
Who would flip? Put
yeah,
towels.
Who was that, man?
Hey, just some dude. He was like the 15th dude on the roster. Like he just had in.
Yeah, the 76ers definitely won.
And the Clippers getting rid of him, man. There's no way they keeping that dude. Man.
Yeah, you know, the minute you get traded, you just was there for just. There we go.
Yeah, Flip about to go back overseas.
The 76ers, they had what's his name? Put that back up again.
Flip going back overseas, man. The Clippers ain't keeping him, but he might be. I'm pretty sure he's a baller though.
PJ Tucker. They had PJ Tucker at power forward. So all you did now is just give them somebody big to watch Giannis. That was dumb.
Hey, what's the name? Can ball a little bit. KJ Martin. Hey, that's Kenyon Martin's son.
Yeah, that's what I said. The
who got-
76ers
yeah,
won
KJ
that.
Martin.
When he hooping for the
That
Rockets,
was
when he
ain't
was there,
bad either. They pieces not bad, period. That's why I know I think they're gonna use those pieces to get somebody else. Because a lot of their pieces be balling.
yeah. He don't look tough like his dad was tough. Kenyon Martin was a beast.
Oh yeah, his dad ain't no joke.
Yeah, his dad wasn't no joke.
Yeah, but his dad's delusional. You heard what he just said recently?
He on he on that one podcast, ain't
Yeah,
he?
you know what he said?
Arenas.
No, he gonna say all the real hoopers know that Kyrie Irving is better than Luka Doncic. No, he's not.
Oh heck no.
Hey, he might be
I
a
love
better
Kyrie.
individual hooper.
I'm a Kyrie fan. He not, man. That dude Luka's different.
Right, Kyrie
Just
is not.
like
The
Joker is different, man. You gotta get them boys A props, man.
That's
Them
what I'm
boys,
saying.
them boys
He's
is different, man.
Kyrie
Just
is a
because
great player, but
you
he's
don't
not.
see them dunking the way everybody else dunking and all that, dude, you still can't stop them boys. They can do what they want, man.
Kyrie can't run no franchise.
Mm-hmm.
He had one chance in Cleveland, and he fucked that off.
And you know what's crazy though? What they doing right now, with Joker doing and what Luka doing, that's why people give Bird so much props, because Bird was such a weird built. You know, he wasn't athletic, but you know, Bird, he talked so much stuff, but he backed it up. You know, they couldn't stop him though. Like, dude wasn't fast. He ain't seen fast or none of that, but they couldn't stop him.
Yeah, but he
No, not at all. Couldn't stop him.
He didn't have no weaknesses. Like Luka got a few weaknesses.
Yeah, he do. But I said Bird was before it's like Bird, man. He didn't have his way right now still though. It's certain people that can play in any era. That people just got to realize that too though. I hate when people are like, oh, they can't play in this era. You know, it's certain people that can play in any era no matter what. You know, the only difference is you can say is some of the players now, maybe if they played back when they was able to foul like crazy, you know what I'm saying, they might can't take it. But now me and you, like it's like Jalen Rose, not Jalen Rose, but Derrick Rose. When he first came for the Bulls, how quick he was. Who was watching him back in Jordan them days, back in the early '90s?
He'd have been killing him like Zeke. He'd have been killing like Zeke.
They did have one player like him.
When Westbrook was doing that stuff.
No. They had one player like him though, and people don't talk about him.
Who, the one?
Kevin Johnson.
Oh yeah.
Well,
he was like
the difference is that the skill.
There wasn't no scoring
roster skill now. Instead of just like one or two dudes on the team, the whole roster now was more skilled players that can.
You imagine this thing back when Jordan was the dominating. If a 6-man, 7-man came off the bench just shooting it up like they do now, man. Oh, you coming out so quick.
Well,
you had to, like, people understand you had to give. You better score 6 points and call it a day.
They had one. Kukoc.
He averaged over his career.
Think about all the teams back then. Name some 6 men that was coming off scoring a lot.
Hey, Kukoc averaged 7 points over his career.
It ain't that they couldn't. You wasn't like it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? They didn't care to. It's like you wasn't allowed to. You know, you had to play your part, and that was it.
They ain't had no Lou Williams back then.
They ain't have a lot of man. What even like what Clarkson for like you ain't have a lot of 6 men back then. They wouldn't. They could have been, but you had to. That's like when Jordan came in when you ran that triangle for Jordan and all them. That's who getting the ball. Hey, you come in, give a little. You can give me 4 or 5, 6 points, and that was it.
Yeah, they had a lot of garbage players on their team, like a lot like Randy Brown. They had a lot of players that had specialties, like Randy Brown shut you down. He can't do nothing else. Then they also had a lot of snipers too, a whole lot.
Yep. Like you really could have you could have came in the NBA just being a rebounder back then. If you was cold there, that's all you had to worry about.
Just rebound. Just rebound.
Just rebound. Now you got the ball now.
But the players now are definitely more skilled. Like if you just look at the players at Houston on the Houston Rockets, look at their sorriest players. Will cook your ass right now.
Man, we got next man.
Next up, talking about big man, we got AD, a true number one option.
He's skilled enough. He has no weaknesses except for his mind and injuries. Like I talk about him and I compare him to Giannis all the time. Giannis right now is my favorite player.
Man, he don't deserve to be in the same breath as Giannis.
He doesn't.
Man.
He doesn't. He does not deserve to be in the same breath with Giannis. But if you really think about it, right? everything that Giannis does, he's as good at that, if not better. He's a better shot blocker than Giannis, right? He's a better scorer than Giannis, right? He's a better probably passer than Giannis, right? He's as strong as Giannis, right?
But he's not dominating all the time like Giannis.
He's a better shooter. He's a way better shooter. He's a way better shooter than Giannis. He has no weakness in his fucking game. But
we say that, but what is if we could pull up a comparison, if their two stats compared to each other, I think Giannis averages more points than you.
So looking it up, Giannis has more points, has less rebounds, less assists, less steals, and less blocks than Anthony Davis this season.
Oh, this season. I mean, overall for career average. Career average, you have Giannis. We look down. Sorry. AD has more points. Wait, are you going just totals or are you just going off the average?
Career averages, yeah.
Okay.
AD has more rebounds. Giannis has more assists. And AD has more steals.
I think that a lot of that's because, Giannis's first couple years, he wasn't the player he is now.
That's definitely why, but AD, man, I don't get how he take plays off, man. Like, he can be, like you said, he definitely can
days
be
off.
Joker and all that. He come out, give you 40 and 20. Next game, he 36, 20. Next game, he giving you 9 points, Another game giving you 9 points, and it's like even at his worst, he should at least give no less than 21 points at least.
And 10 rebounds.
Like every now and then, I understand you might give 9 points though, but he's doing it too consistently where he's giving you 11 points, 7 rebounds. Like he had like 1 rebound too the whole first half against Denver or something like that. First quarter, it's like there's no way that should happen when you were.
So I should take back and correctly state what I want to say about the difference between the two. The difference is that when we watch Giannis win that finals and give like his all, especially like in that last game performance, like I watched the dude, I just see Anthony Davis just looks like he doesn't have that in him. Like maybe at one point in time he had that dog, but that dog, he left that motherfucking dog back in New Orleans. Because I can't imagine him doing that, and it's just like it's not about watching AD. It's like it's a matter of not will he get hurt, it's when he's going to get hurt again.
He's brittle.
Yeah,
he's brittle. He's soft. He don't have that dog in him, and it's like it looked like Giannis is just like he willing to lay it all out there on the line and go for it. And I just feel like LeBron picked the wrong running mate. He got a chip with AD, but because AD is not as committed, not as durable, and don't have that dog, like he cheated LeBron out of a few good years.
Man, facts, man. There's no way. You get somebody like Bron, he handing you the keys, man, you got to go out there and give your all every night. Just you see this dude, how old he is doing it, and he he really shouldn't be doing it, playing as much as he playing, and he still doing that. AD should go out there, like I said, there's no way he should be going out there and getting no less than 21. Like that should be his silly. Like no way he should be getting less than 21 points a game.
Right.
He shouldn't be getting those 7 rebounds again in one of those games. No way.
He's unstoppable. That's what the problem is.
That's what makes me so mad about it. Because Ray said when he bought, like he can do what he want. When he be going to the hole doing some of that dumb stuff sometimes, like he did against Denver, like what is you doing? You ain't even got to do that. Shoot, you want to talk about something? You talking about shoot? What the coach say that he giving him? He can shoot the 3 6 times a game. That don't even make sense.
Right. That's what I'm saying. He's the most skilled player at his position.
At his size and position, and just and because of that, we watch him and we look at him and know that he has a skill set to do it, and we get disappointed.
Yeah, that's why, right. That's what it is. We know what he can do. You get so mad.
Right. If Giannis had half of his game, boy, oh my God, man, he would be the greatest of all fucking time. Hopefully not. Lonzo Ball is a very good player. I just hope that he can overcome that. It's sad.
Triple B.
What is he doing right now?
Brand. He hurt again. He out for the whole season. This is what third one in a row.
Man,
hate to see it.
Man, he might be done, man. I can't. If not, then he gonna be like the ninth man on the bench.
Yeah, I hate to see it too.
If he cool with being like the 10th and 9th man, that's the only way I can see him. Like, man, I can't see it, man. He didn't get hurt too much.
Yeah, you soft, Goo. You soft.
It's probably for them big baller brand weak ass fucking shoes.
Yeah.
They just came out with some new ones too. I said, bro, give it up.
Jamar got some.
I do.
I mean, I respect it because you know.
I'm gonna always support the movement.
Buying
you support. Yeah.
I can't. I can't.
I can't do it, man. Jamar paid $3,500 for his slippers. I can't.
Man, $3,500.
He paid $3,500 for his
Monopoly money.
Can't pay $3,500 for his flip flops, man. I can't do it, man. Can't get big
you
water
walk around with some $3,500 triple P slides on.
Those may be worth something.
If I paid $3,500 for some slippers, man, then you gonna see them under the video every time, man. Y'all put me on, they're gonna be right here. Like, you know, people had their stuff in the bed. That's gonna be in my background. Them big baller brand slippers.
I paid $3,500 for some fucking slippers. They better be the George Jetson ones, so I can fly around this bitch.
They better do something.
Fly.
And it better roll my weed too.
Better do everything, man.
So I think we touched on the last one. So I think Manny, we don't even have to do a jump on it. We'll jump into the news. The news. What we got coming up first in the news?
NFL trade deadline. First up.
There we go.
I think San Francisco better go after a quarterback.
Yeah, you said what?
San Fran better go after a quarterback.
No, bro, they didn't go after a quarterback. They went and got Chase Young, and I'm not mad at him.
Man, I mean, they trying to be like the Eagles, man. Get all the can't go wrong. The Eagles showing you have 8 defensive linemen. Like, why not?
You can't block them at this point at all.
But man, that should make Chase Young good because you're not double teaming Chase Young over Bosa. But this shit right here, this should see if Chase Young really got it still. Like this is gonna let us know about Chase Young. If he can't get no sacks, man, being on San Fran with Bosa, being out there with Bosa, then yeah, he might be. I don't know what to say about him.
No, I think he's gonna have a big rest of his year. He's already hard to block as it is, and now, man, they get this and their line is loaded.
Wow. So I just noticed this as we're looking at these trades. It was rumored that the Vikings was going to trade for Jameis Winston, but instead they went for Joshua Dobbs.
Yeah, I seen they got Dobbs. I didn't know they were supposed to get Winston. They should have got Winston.
Yeah, and then the Browns sent Donovan Jones to the Lions.
Yeah, I just seen that. Yeah, I seen that. Yep.
And the thing about the Cardinals is now they only have one quarterback at all. Besides Kyler, they only have one backup, and that's it.
Wow. Yeah. I know Buffalo got the cornerback from Green Bay. They needed it. They needed a DB.
I didn't know that my Eagles had traded away Trey Edmonds. I wasn't paying attention.
They did that last week, right?
Yeah, last week. Yeah.
I seen
that. Didn't he used to be a baller like in Buffalo or something like that?
But that's his brother.
That's his brother.
Which one is that? Was he the linebacker or the safety? He's the safety. Yeah, that's the brother. Yeah, that's the brother that was at San Fran, I thought. No, that was at Pittsburgh, I thought. Yeah, that's the brother.
Oh, he's at Pittsburgh, then good riddance. Yeah. Yo, I think I didn't know Leonard Williams went to the Seahawks. I knew they got somebody, but Leonard Williams going here. He I think his best days are behind him, but he could still be serviceable. Katavius, is that Katavius Stewart? Street?
Yep, Street.
Well, Street. Goodbye. Yeah. Montez Sweat is a good pickup for the Bears. Again, Joshua Dobbs going from because Kyler's back, right?
Not for sure. No one knows for sure.
But why would you get rid of him? That doesn't make sense because Kyler is very brittle as well.
Hey, hard head make it soft fast. I just knew they was gonna turn around and I knew they was gonna turn around and get somebody, but it's too bad it wasn't Crab Legs, aka Jameis Winston.
And they sent Dobbs away for a 7th pick.
Damn.
And
Hey, would you be insulted if you got traded for a seventh round? Like, do you think like you would feel like your value is at least a 5th or a 6th, but not a 7th?
Yeah,
he'll be salty.
Oh, my fault. They sent Dobbs and a 7th pick for 1 6th round pick.
Okay. Damn. Okay. So
but he had like a fucking rocket scientist or neurosurgeon or some shit.
Rocket scientist.
So he ain't tripping.
If you go to a team that you think is a playoff team, though, you ain't gonna care. You just gonna go out there and try to ball out, though.
He a damn fool for being a rocket scientist because I don't want no head injuries. I don't want no concussions.
Yeah.
Figuring out how to be a starter isn't rocket science. So
when the trade deadline was over today, the trade deadline.
Yep, today's the last.
Yeah, that was over today.
Man, no running backs go.
Okay.
I swear him and Charlie Villanueva is the same person too.
They both got that same issue.
It's a Davila Lago or some shit.
Yeah, whatever that is. Yeah, whatever it is. What we got next, Manny?
Next up, we have Maya Williams done for the season.
Ugh.
Sad.
A tough one. I think the Buckeyes will be okay. They got a loaded running back room, but how loaded is it? The way it's looking, Trevion gonna be hurt again sometime soon because that's just his history, and they're gonna be dependent on that Hayden kid, and hopefully the Evan Pryor kid to get a chance to get some PT now, because even number 19, what's the bigger back's name?
Yeah, I can't think of his name, but he do his thing though. But man, they definitely thin at running back right now because Henderson stay getting hurt too.
Yeah,
I don't know what happened to the Hubbard kid. He got hurt. Remember the kid that came from Hubbard? I can't think of.
Oh gosh, I just
the first game.
TC
I don't know what happened to him.
Yeah, TC Caffey. Yeah. We went to school with some Derek and what's her name? Yeah.
Man, I don't know what happened to him, man. I don't know if he hurt or what.
There you go.
He right there.
I had high hopes for the brother because his freshman year he busted that long ass run, but then he got hurt like the next.
Yeah, that's it. Right, he was done. So I don't know what's going. He must be still hurt or something.
As far as I see, he is not injured.
Man, dang,
he is active.
He's moving down on the list.
Damn, bro.
Transfer portal.
Hayden be doing his thing though, so I mean, hey, Hayden 19 gonna have to take over.
Yeah, Hayden gonna have to take over. Him and Chip gonna have to step up. So we'll see.
Next up, we have the Iowa coach firing his own son, the offensive coordinator.
That's how it is. Their money guaranteed, so he still.
I gotta give him props for that, boy.
Hey, bro. Hey, do you have to go talk to your wife first before you fire y'all son?
I don't know if he called him. Yeah. I want to call. Did he talk to the mom and then, man, I don't know how many kids they got. Did he talk to the grandkids or what? Like, yeah, man.
Hey, I'm about to fire
y'all. He slept on the couch for like the whole week.
I know that was tough, man. People love hiring their family members, man. That's I know that you never hear about them firing them unless they all get fired together. Like if the head coach go and then a lot of times when the new coach come in, they bring in their own staff. But
hey, bro,
man, I wonder why he ain't wait to the end of the season. There may be something more to that.
They offense been ain't been doing nothing. But yeah, you're right. That the fire them during the season like this is
in the middle of the season, bro. You got to go fire your son. Not only do you got to fire him, but you got to fire this dude Tuesday in the middle of the season.
Man, I want Thanksgiving gonna be weird.
Thanksgiving gonna be real awkward.
Man, like he said, like Red said, it got to be something because man, you could. All right, I don't think y'all know y'all not going to the playoffs. Y'all gonna go to a bowl game, so you definitely could have waited.
Nah, he had to go. His offensive play caller was horrendous. Man,
they not going nowhere.
Listen, either they was actually getting into it or something.
Damn.
Yeah. And or maybe the son trying to take over, man. He trying to take his dad's spot. He said, "Nah, I'm gonna show you."
hey, skip over the next one, man, and go to the last one for the news. The Buffs locker room.
The Buffs locker room robs while playing UCLA.
Well, listen, you kind of Well, not kind of. You literally are. Like I said, Shiloh and Shador. Well, really Shador. Every time they win, what I'm saying, he starts acting like he's in an old Cash Money video or shit like this. You know what I'm saying? So you're showing the shit that you got. Now, after the first time somebody's shit gets stole, that's on you, because I'm not about to keep leaving my shit in there where I know stuff getting stole. It's on the news and everything. So y'all some damn fools.
You mean from UCLA or from Colorado? Somebody got their stuff stole before.
Colorado players in the locker room, a lot of they got their jewelry stolen.
I know right here. No, I'm saying I'm talking about this. Somebody did it happen before this game though?
No,
yeah, I heard this is the second time.
Oh, this is the second time?
That's what I said. I didn't know that. Like, wow. But that you said right, they showing their jewelry, man. I think it's the inside, man. It got to be somebody that's in.
Yeah, they be out walking. They be out walking around on the stadium, and after all their games, they just be like sitting there filming.
I don't think it's nobody from UCLA. I'm telling you, it's somebody from their camp,
bro. It's LA. It's LA. Somebody in LA. Listen, if rappers
somebody from LA got in their locker room, somebody from the UCLA side, man.
Somebody would hit their cousin up like, "Hey, cuz." Like,
hey, it is though. It's still an inside job where somebody, man, you would think they would have security watching their locker rooms, though, man. These big schools like this. Now. So it said that's what I said. It got to be an inside job. You would think
they gonna need it now, but I wouldn't have wore my. I'm not traveling with my jewelry all on like that, regardless. Even if I got NFL,
if I'm in D, especially Deion's sons, if I do, I'm not. It's not going to the locker.
Nope.
You got family coming every game, or you got boys coming. My stuff going to them.
You got to do it for the gram. What you mean?
But I'm saying it's like first of all, they got they friends, everybody at the on their sideline. There's no way my stuff is going to the locker room. Any of the players, it's like somebody on that sideline gonna be holding my stuff.
Facts.
There's no reason for you to even have that around. Y'all going to play some motherfucking football. So if your shit getting took.
Yeah, I'm not even. Hey, that's what it is. You can say it's messed up, but why y'all showing it like that? We already know how that go. You show that.
Right.
No matter how wrong it is, no matter how cold no matter how no matter how we not supposed to do this or do that, there's people that still gonna do it no matter what. Like
listen,
no matter how much we do
it, they must have never seen Aqib Talib before.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? That motherfucker break it. Yeah. Listen, he broke Crabtree chain like 3 times. Every time he played, they played one-on-one locked up chain.
Facts. Yeah.
All right. Is it pick time? No, wait. I'm sorry. We couldn't leave. Reggie said we had to talk about these 2 incidents, and I should have put them on there. You want to go with Joe Smith first, or you want to go with Dwight Howard?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Joe Smith one. Man, that's some fucked up shit. So I don't know, if everybody's aware of the situation where he then went on ahead and married himself a stripper and a former porn star. When I found out her real name, my perverted ass looked her up. She's like a man dangalang. But he didn't went ahead and marry himself a porn star. And so behind his back, she just started herself an OnlyFans page. So I feel that's fucked up. You know what I'm saying?
That's your wife. She didn't even tell him. Yeah, that's your wife.
What up? I don't know. Y'all said Joe Smith?
Yeah. That one. Joe Smith, they used to hoop. Was it Timberwolves he hooped for and a few other squads?
He played for every team in the fucking league.
Yeah. I ain't know that. He ain't know that. She ain't tell him?
Nope.
Oh, my goodness. I ain't even know that.
And then listen, to top it off, when he found out about it, she started recording.
She started recording?
Yeah, she trifling, bro.
What you mean recording? Like recording them doing stuff?
No, like just recording like the whole thing. Like she was trying to play him. Yeah, trying to play him.
Man, yeah, because who ain't gonna be mad at that if you ain't know, man? Like, oh my goodness, man. That's
like she over the hill anyway.
Man, how he ain't know, man? In today's time, man, he should have knew before he got married, though, unless they got married quick.
But listen though, you got to realize Joe Smith is older than that, so he don't know nothing about no motherfucking OnlyFans and shit. He don't know nothing about that.
Oh, she did OnlyFans. Okay, yeah, OnlyFans. You ain't gonna know about that. Hey, I thought she did the other. She did the other one. I was about to say.
But listen, her whole excuse was, "You knew who I was when you got with me." True.
Man, I ain't know about this one. God, woo wee.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I know
she probably signed a pre. I wonder if she signed a prenup. Man.
Well, no, this is what she said. She said that when she married him, because he was like, you said that you was done with all that. She was like, I thought I was done with all that. She was like, I didn't think I was going to have to resort to that. So basically what she was saying is, nigga, you broke. You done fucked off your $61 million that you didn't accumulate in your career. And I didn't think I was going to have to do this. So,
Yeah, he probably tightened over. He probably financially tightened his range.
Yes.
They're spending and everything because he get a pension. So even with his pension, he's still making about $200,000, $300 thousand a year. But is she reverting back to bro? When I watched the way she was kind of playing him and talking to him on the camera, I was like, either they faking this and they just want some attention, or she mad that bro. She'd have had to go. She mad disrespectful as hell. She'd have had to go.
That's what I said. That's exactly what I was saying. I was like, man, that shit fried. She dirty. But hey, at the same time, though, hey, why would you marry somebody like that?
Yeah, man. Good luck to dude.
Yeah.
That's
Not
crazy. I hear about that one, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be heated.
Yeah,
she got to go.
Man, you know how pride is, man. That's a tough one. His dudes was letting them have it. I don't know if he older now, so that happened when somebody in their 20s, man. They dudes would have been on them.
She was like, my body, my choice. My body, my choice. I didn't think I have to tell you, my body, my choice.
You know, like going to Rand or going to the Wilson's East, how cats crack like crazy, man. Oh my goodness, man. You wouldn't have heard the last of it, boy.
Oh, bro, he'd have been back there.
But that from that happening though, her porn star name got exposed, and like I said, I immediately looked her up, and she's like a mean dingaling. So just imagine how many people else looked her up.
Oh, she popular.
Yeah, she's popular now. She's trending.
When you pop it, everybody moving around. All right, well, go ahead, man. Dwight Howard. My bad.
Yeah, I touched on that last week. Yeah, Dwight Howard, man. Listen, that's
Dwight Howard. Man, he a wild boy, man.
Yeah, he is a wild boy. Like, man.
Dwight wild boy, man.
But you know what though? I know. Well, I ain't gonna say I know for a fact because there's no way of me knowing. But I can promise you, he ain't the only motherfucker like that in the NBA that's like that.
Nah, no.
Oh, it's plenty of them, man. That's not even that man. As far as in that, like you said, I just hate when people say it's my business. This what I do is. But when you put stuff out there, like when you put stuff out there and you famous or you ain't famous, that's like me saying I put something out there and say pray for me, or I put something about my family doing this and doing that, and they get mad when y'all commented on it and saying this and saying that. Like, I don't put it out there, man. Like, and then you say you blindsided, dude. You blindside somebody, then we ain't agree to this. Like, that's my thing. Like, when you supposed to have a conversation off rip. Like, I got a surprise for you. Like you supposed to say that off rip before the person even get there. Like, hey, I got a surprise for you. Somebody, even if you ain't telling what they had on, they gonna be dressed up and this and that. This is a surprise. When they get there, then you surprised, dude. Dude ain't even know. Person said he had the person had on the old wig, everything else, man. Oh my goodness, White.
Hey, the white got a wild face, bro. Check this out.
Yeah, you gonna surprise some dude with another dude dressed as a girl though? Like, what kind of stuff
bro,
is that?
And the sad part about it wasn't that he messed with a transsexual.
Right.
He was messing with a cross dresser, and there's a difference.
Yeah. Because somebody was saying they gonna say it was two dudes and a girl. No, man, it was three dudes. Dude was dressed as a girl though. Yeah.
I'm and like, in their sword fight,
man. Like, yeah,
on guard.
Man,
I just my thing is just his defense is just so silly. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And they're acting like they playing with lightsabers, talking about Luke.
Yeah, but how's it consensual if a dude is surprised by it though, and he ain't know that was gonna happen, man? Y'all ain't talking about that.
Nah, bro. Dude said, wait. Dude said they had the other guy come over, the cross dresser come over, and then they both messed with the cross dresser though. Dude didn't have a problem with it until after Dwight and him got done with the cross dresser, and then Dwight and the cross dresser sat there, turned around, well, this part ain't funny.
That what dude said.
forced themselves upon him. See, he went through with the whole first ordeal, and then Dwight and the cross-dresser turned around, and he says that they forced him down, and then they took advantage of him.
Oh my goodness, yeah, I ain't know all that.
Oh, so you just mad because it was your turn then, motherfucker?
Gotta be.
He said, no, I only pitch. pitch.
Oh, that's all that is. He just was mad when it was his turn.
Man, Dwight's silly though, man. Dwight about to get a show out of this though. I guarantee it.
Mm-hmm.
White about to get a show.
Because listen, he could have been had a show this whole time. You know that one girl Royce from fucking Basketball Moms or whatever the fuck that.
Oh yeah, Royce. Yeah, when it first came out, remember?
Yeah, he put a gag order in. Like she couldn't even say his name or nothing.
Yeah, I know. I know she knew some stuff back then.
Oh, yeah, that's why he did that.
Think how many football players in the locker room right now that's nice in football, but they definitely batting that. They bad for the other thing. Bro, it's wild out here, man.
It's wild.
That's crazy.
It's wild. You got to know the people you kicking with. You got to know your audience, know who you vibe with. Listen, Dwight Howard can still be my friend. I ain't coming to none of his events though. We ain't never had like.
If Dwight send y'all front court tickets, y'all not going to the game?
Nah, bro. I see how he like to sit down next to dudes at the game. When they were showing the clips of him sitting down next to his teammate and he put his hands between his legs, bro, we'd have been fighting on the sidelines, bro.
Hey, you ain't turning them floor seats down, man.
Man, I turned
how big he is, bro. I'm fucking like 7 foot tall.
I'd have got my ass whooped on TV, but everybody would have seen what he did right before it happened, and it'd be like, bro, they did the same thing.
Listen, I was telling a friend of mine the story and shit, and I was telling her, like what was going on, and I was like, they was kicking it ATL style,
Ooh.
So that's how they get down there. So
ATL, Jacob, ATL, man.
ATL, wow, man. Everybody I know to go.
That's where he's from.
They said cops, police officers, all that, man. They all undercover down that way, boy. They said it's wild down there.
Yeah, women down there hate for some reason, even though it's all the women down there, they hate dating in Georgia. Well,
yeah, they said, man, I hear it constantly. So that let you know how many down there. That's what's so wild about it, man. It's like, man, they all when somebody want to hide, they go down there. No matter if you from the Cleveland, New York, whatever, they going down to Atlanta when they want to hide. When they want to hide out, they going down there.
Like, man, down there to come out. I know you did not run track with. Didn't you run track? I know you, man.
Man, I'm trying to think. Was he on? He had to be on a football team when you was there too, though. At Rand, because he was. I'm trying.
He. Wait, did he? It's a couple we went to school with.
His name though, man. They come out until.
Yeah, we ain't got to say his name. We gonna let that. Oh, wait.
I can't think of his name though. I'm trying to think. Was he? No, I ain't gonna say his name, but I can't. I remember he was at the time his cover up was going with the one dude, the other one that played with the played receiver for Rand, his sister, but she was also, you know what I'm saying, and they was going together though, but it was a cover up the whole time though.
A whole fake. Hey, you cover for
me. I know who you talking about.
Hey, but he was in the locker.
You talking about the kicker. That's who we talking about.
Yeah.
That's what we talking about. But listen, that wasn't. Listen, you could see it crystal clear. The first time you like, this is bullshit. This is
together, man. Like, what y'all doing together though, man? And they both was silly as heck, man.
As soon as I seen them together, I'm like, man, this is the fakest shit I ever seen in my
life.
But
it's so funny though, because I heard him he was in the class having a conversation with somebody else about the locker room. I said, man, hold up. I'm like, I know he ain't saying what I think he said, man. He's talking about some cats be built nice in the locker room. I said, oh man, no, we did just say that, man. I was like, oh my goodness.
but you know, him on a personal level too. Like if you just look at him, just how he naturally act while we was in school, the way he vibed with the people he hung around with, people it's obvious as fuck.
Yeah, I would have. I mean, I get how hard it was back then, and maybe even still now. Yeah, but I prefer. I really prefer those that just be honest and real about who they is. No passing judgment, because I do understand I have family members and friends. Like everybody in the damn near know my little brother Isaiah, and he gay. Like and stuff like that, and I don't have no problem with it. I
I
got
don't know who that. I don't know. Yeah, I don't think I know.
he's younger than us, but
okay.
everybody kind of know him from him dancing and being and acting in plays and all this other stuff and whatnot and modeling. But like, I don't care about my bro. If anything, I tell Dwight Howard, yo, Dwight Howard, go check out my little bro. His OnlyFans. Look, get him some.
Get them follows up.
Get them follows up.
I ain't doing all that shit. Now.
Hey, I mean, I'm gonna help my little bro put some money in his pocket. But hey, do you just be real about who you are and what you about? And Dwight Howard, you a nasty motherfucker and held your boy down and took advantage of that man like that.
But you know, the motherfucker could be lying though. You know, people lie every day.
Yeah,
I don't care what people do, man, but you can't be doing that, man. You can't be, man.
Man, that's a whole new meaning to it.
If dude wanted that to happen, he would have got locked up. You know what I'm saying? He wanted somebody to take it from him. He could have went and dropped the soap in that case.
Dude could be lying though. Like, why do we automatically believe that
he can be lying? He can be lying. Yeah,
you're
right.
He can be lying.
You put a story out there, we run with it. You know how that
because guess what? He willingly went over there knowing that some kind of sex was going to be happening.
But that's another thing. But that's why I got a bad. Why would you lie though? If you went over there, if you know you went over there, there's no point of even coming out with it. Period though, too, unless something happens.
Yes, there is. There is a reason why. Let me tell you why.
Money.
It's Dwight Howard. That's why.
Yeah, or he could have he made him mad. All it takes is for him to start messing with you. He probably was like,
or you tried to ask for some money and he ain't give it to you.
He cut him off, or he wanted to start messing with him. Most of the time, you start messing with somebody is when they come out. You know, they say
you probably ain't let him get them courtside seats, or he seen you looking at another dude ass or some shit like that. You know?
Yeah, he got jealous. He got mad. Right? That happens all the time like that.
Hey, they was sitting there riding somewhere, and they got out. Dwight turned around and looked. He said, "Oh, you just gonna look at another motherfucking ass in front of me, huh?"
Man, I can't imagine them conversations, boy.
I'm done being an a-hole. Let's go ahead and do these picks so we can end this pod.
All righty, for pick time. First, we start with college, with number 1 Georgia versus 14 ranked Missouri.
I'll take Georgia by 10.
Georgia by I say 13. I'm hoping Missouri win though.
Man, listen. I'm betting a shot on it, and I will do this shot next week. I got Missouri. I ain't even gonna tell you about how much. I'm just hopefully thinking. I got Missouri.
You're not saying about just say Georgia. I mean Missouri. Period. You're gonna say about how much? I hope you wouldn't.
Yeah. No. I just got Missouri, and if Missouri
straight up there, right?
Take my shot like a G on TV. On here.
Whatever. Right. Man, Missouri win, I'll take one. They ain't gonna win, so I ain't gonna be taking one.
They're not
gonna. Second, we have number 8 ranked Alabama versus 13 ranked LSU.
Alabama.
Yeah, LSU.
Give me LSU.
Bama looking good right now, though, but LSU played them pretty good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go for them Bayou Tigers.
Next, we have 3rd ranked OSU versus Rutgers.
That's going to listen. Ohio State is not only they're going to beat them, they're going to beat them by the spread too.
Oh yeah, they covering. Yeah, I got them by like 25.
Rutgers is trash.
Wait. I got. If I don't know what the spread is.
I got 25. They better win by 25 or more.
No, OSU ain't covering the spread.
They covering.
I got OSU winning, but failing to cover
the spread. What's the spread?
I'm looking it up right now.
If it's 25, like Reggie said, they're not covering that. That offense not elite like that.
It's Rutgers.
18.5.
Yeah. Oh, they'll cover that.
We cover that. We gonna cover the 25 too. Hey, I put the 25. We doing it.
We gonna put a shot on it.
We put a shot on it. The offense, hey, he about to ball out. He about to ball out this game. The quarterback. He better.
He hurt. He hurting. He got a messed up ankle.
Man, he better. I don't care.
You made the bet. It's already too late now. I should have told you the injury before, but
I didn't know he was hurt, man.
All right. Next, we have number 4 ranked FSU versus Pitt.
Blowout.
Pitt plays as close. Pitt gonna play as closer than I want them to. I'm hoping it's a blowout, but I still taking my nose for the win by 2 touchdowns.
I got FSU.
Did you see what Notre Dame? Did you see what Notre Dame did to Pitt?
Mm-hmm. Notre Dame defense is plays a little bit more consistent than my nose do.
Next, we have Washington, ranked number 5, versus 24 ranked USC.
Take Washington because USC has no defense. Again,
I think USC gonna beat them.
YSU could light up USC.
USC.
Washington.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the upset.
I'm going USC. As Caleb Williams comes and balls out and starts talking like Roy Jones, you must have forgot.
No, he's going to get his off. He's going to have 3 or 4 touchdowns. He's going to have 350 yards, and they still going to lose.
You're right. I'm still rooting for USC.
Well, let's move over to the NFL with the Thursday night game of the 3-4 Titans versus the 4-3 Steelers.
Give me Steelers.
Go with the Steelers.
Next, for the Sunday, we have the Dolphins 6-2 versus 6-2 Chiefs.
Yeah.
Man, that's a 9:30 game in the morning too, though. Man, that could go either way.
Where the hell they playing overseas?
Yeah,
they're playing in Germany, I think, if I'm not wrong.
I'm gonna go with the Dolphins because Mahomes is hurt. I'm not seeing too much out of them right now.
I can see the Dolphins winning that too, man. Oh my goodness. I can't go for them. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs because I want the Dolphins to lose since they're in the conference with us.
Next, we have the 4-2 Cowboys versus 6-1 Eagles.
Philadelphia.
Got the Cowboys.
I'm going with my Eagles. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Next, we have the 5-2 Seahawks versus 6-2 Ravens.
I'm gonna go with Baltimore.
Go with the Ravens. They hot right now.
I'm gonna take the Seahawks.
Next, we have the 4-4 Vikings versus the 4-4 Falcons.
I go with the Falcons with old boy being hurt.
I can't even call it. I'll just say the Vikings on this one.
I'm not going for the rocket science, dude. Give me the Falcons.
Yeah, I'm going with the Falcons, man.
Then you have the 5-3 Bills versus the 4-3 Bengals.
Let's go, Buffalo. I got the Bills.
I'm gonna go with Cincinnati. They're looking good lately.
I'm gonna go with Buffalo.
Then for our Monday night game, we have the 3-4 Chargers versus the 4-3 Jets on Monday.
We got the Chargers.
I'm gonna go with the Chargers.
Let's go Jets. That defense is playing phenomenal, and the Chargers suffer against good defenses.
That's true.
That's true. Definitely true.
The Jets are definitely nice. They just need a quarterback. That's it.
Yeah.
And that will be it for Pick Time.
Yo. I want to thank all those that checked us out. Appreciate all those that watch. Please like, share, and subscribe. I want to thank Teran for coming on once again. We're trying to get this man as a permanent co-host on here. Reggie, as usual, brother, I appreciate you for everything you do.
No problem.
And
same here.
shout out to Diallo Bands. He couldn't make it tonight, had a little bit of technical difficulties, and then I kept him in the waiting room too long, so he said he took his ass to bed after going to the treatment with the Yo, shout out to the producer in the background. Shout out to Big Kid, a.k.a. Manny. You did an amazing job, bro. We appreciate you. I'm going to make sure you put some extra on it when I send a little bit of something your way for the great work you do. Please like, share, subscribe. Again, check us out, me and Reggie and D80 also on Fridays on AAA Podcast. With that one where we cover everything going on in the news. Plus, we have them deep talks about some of the stuff going on. Teran, we got to bring you on that one day too, bro.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, we cover a lot of that.
You already know it.
Yeah, and Reggie really let the chopper sing on that one.
And he let it go.
He let it go on that one, bro. This one he feels a little bit more confined. You know what I'm saying? He tried to keep it a little more professional on this one. On that one, no, he don't give a fuck. No, on that one, he don't give a fuck.
Saying what's on my mind.
I feel it.
Yo, so please again check us out Tuesday nights. Everybody, make sure you like, share, subscribe, guys. Make sure you guys are like sharing this, sharing also with the post. We're gonna get more clips out there and try to grow this. We are still looking for other co-hosts. I would like to grow it into a team. We've got some guys, if they got to take nights off, they can, and maybe even some guys come in and just speak specifically on certain sports and being experts at it. So we're trying to grow this. So if you're interested in being a part of the team, let me know, or let Teran know, or let Reggie know, so we can build this and do some great things. I appreciate y'all. God bless y'all. And Mandy, go ahead and end the stream.